比较关键。
And the first is the lab we call bioassay.
有一个呢是生物鉴定这个实验室。
When we are developing new products, both for artistry and Neutralite,
当我们这个研发新的产品，为这个 artistry 和Neutralite研发新的产品的时候
we want to make sure that you have the latest technology in those products.
当然我们想确保这些产品有最新的科技。
We want to make sure that you have something unique and exclusive to sell.
而且我们想确保这些产品有它自己独特的地方，是别人所不能够比拟的。
The bioassay lab allows us to screen literally thousands of ingredients down to pick, which 2 or 3 are the most effective to put into our products.
这个生物鉴定实验室它有很关键的作用，就是在成千上万的这些材料里面、这些成分里面进行研究实验，找出其中2个、3个、1到2个最关键性的区别我们产品和其他产品的地方。
We can actually take living human cells, so the cells that make up your body.
我们呢可以从活人的身体一些细胞里面来提取
and grow them up in a test tube.
而且我们让它呢在试管里面进行培植。
And then using those cells, we can test our new ingredients and new products.
往往的话，我们在里面这中间会发现我们一些新的一些成分。
If you look closely at this picture right here, what you're seeing is these are the cells that give your skin its color. They're called melanocytes.
大家看到它刚才那个亮点的地方呢，就是让我们的皮肤变成各种不同一些色素，有它成不同色调的色素的这些这个成分。
And then we see many days later the same cells now. See how they've turned brown? They've actually produced pigment.
大家看到的就上面它现在这个有点的地方，上面呢就过了一段时间以后，它就会有一些色素在里面。
So when we want to test our skin lightening products, we can start here.
如果是想把我们的，比方说皮肤的话，想让它变得比较甜，想让它变得比较美白，我们就从这个地方开始。
Once we've identified the top technologies coming out of this lab, we move to another lab.
一旦从这里面我们这个研究出到底需要什么样的科技的时候，需要我们的产品里面到底需要什么样的科技成分的时候，我们就转移到下面的实验室。
We call this lab the Advanced Imaging Lab.
这个实验室我们把它叫做高级图像和测试实验室。
And here we take the technologies and take them out of the test tube and actually test them on human skin.
这个地方呢，我们就让它走出实验室，从试管到人的身上做真实的试验。
If you look closely at my face, maybe you see a lot of freckles. I don't know, you can all see.
你要是看到他的脸的话，会看到很多一些斑点。
How many freckles do I have?
他现在有多斑点，大家看得清吗？
A lot. I mean, you can't count them, right?
很多，但是数不清。
Using the instruments in this lab, I can actually count all my freckles.
如果是从图像里面的仪器来测试的话，可以里面准确的数出它脸上到底有多少的斑点。
I can determine how many lines and wrinkles I have.
可以看得清楚它脸上有多少的细纹。
The shape of my face, anything I want to know.
他脸的形状，所有他想知道的都可以从这个仪器里面准确的知道。
So we use this to help support the claims that we make about our products.
当然，我们的产品里面经常我们向别人有很多声称我们的产品什么样的功效，通过这些仪器都可以来支持我们那些声称的一些优点。
We use this technology to help us identify the latest and greatest best ingredients to put in our products.
我们通过这些仪器来发现那些有益于我们产品的最好最新的一些成分。
And finally, we use this technology to understand things about the skin, why the skin ages.
而且我们通过这些仪器来了解，对我们的皮肤有更好的了解，了解它们为什么会老化。
Why does a line form where a line forms? Why does a spot form where spots form?
为什么有的时候成细纹，它会变成一个细纹？为什么有的时候它有一个斑点，它就会变成一个斑点的呢？
Now, these are all tools that we use internally inside of Amway.
这是我们在安利内部使用的一些工具。
But we understand that though all the scientists at Amway are smart, not all the smart scientists work at Amway.
I like it. 他说有一句至理名言哈，他说呢，我们知道我们安利的科学家都是最聪明的，但是不是所有世界上最聪明科学家都在我们的实验室里面。
So for both these brands, we've established what we call scientific advisory boards that are really made up of the leading thinkers in their fields.
所以的话呢，这2大系列的话，一个Artistry，一个流水来产品的话，我们都有他们自己的科学咨询董事会，而且的话呢，给我们以专家性的指导。
And we rely on these experts to tell us what is the cutting edge that's going on in nutrition.
我们依赖于这些外在的一些专家来给我们提供一些帮助，让我们知道到底什么是最好的。
Likewise, for Artistry, we have a scientific advisory board.
在流水岛，我们有这样的一个咨询董事会；在Artistry里面，我们同样也有这样的一个咨询董事会。
And each one of the people on this board actually specialize in something special about the skin.
而且他们这个大家看图片里面的每一位专家，他们自己都有自己的各个领域的专长。
So we have people that know about pigmentation, people that know about pores, people that know about the structure of the skin.
他们有的人呢是懂皮肤的这不同的色素，有的人呢不懂不同的这个皮肤的质地，有的话呢懂皮肤的不同的结构。
And just to make sure we're covering all the bases, we've established many collaborations throughout the world.
当然，如果能够覆盖或者是研究所有的不同的皮肤不同的这个面孔的话，我们需要更多的合作。
Collaborations with leading universities and leading research centers that help us stay in touch with the latest technologies and understanding about nutrition and skin.
我们跟世界上最好的大学、大专院校和一些研究中心进行合作，来确保我们的流出来和我们的产品是最好的。
This is a very quick overview of some of the capabilities within R&D.
这个呢是刚刚非常快速的介绍一下这个研发部有一些它的功能。
I mean, I could go on for 3 hours.
还可以再谈3个小时。
But I understand you're hungry and you want to get to lunch.
大家知道大家都饿了，还重要的是大家要坐上飞机。
So now I'm going to talk about our latest technology and our latest product called the Intensive Skincare Renewing Dew.
现在的话呢，跟大家介绍一下我们一个新款产品，它就是呢这个新的焕肤面膜。
The Intensive Peel represents the first product in a brand new line for Artistry.
它这个呢是一个崭新的生产线里面第一款产品。
We're going to develop a series of products that are all focused to deal with one effect.
后面呢，我们还会继续研发其他几款产品，而且它针对的都是一种效果。
And these products will be the best and the greatest at what they're able to do.
这个产品呢，将来会成为这个产品这个种类的产品将会成为这个整个工业里面这个行业里面最好的，它作用最好的产品。
This targeted focus allows us a much greater effect of the product.
它将来的效用是比其他很多产品、其他的一切产品效用都更好的一种产品。
So, what does the Renewing Peel do?
那么这个焕肤面膜到底有什么样的一个功效呢？
Well, the major benefit is to the surface of the skin. It's the way the skin feels.
它最大的一个功效就是针对皮肤的最表层，皮肤该感觉到怎么样？
It's about improving texture. It's about improving smoothness. It's about making your skin more touchable.
它主要的目的是改变皮肤的质地，使它更加的柔软和光滑。
You'll notice an immediate use as soon as you use this product.
这个产品用了以后呢，能够立竿见影，马上见到效果。
So, first time you use it, you'll say, wow, my skin feels better.
第一次用完以后，马上就会感觉，哇，我的皮肤比以前好多了哟。
But the more you use it, the better your skin gets.
当然，用的越多，你的皮肤改善状况越好。
So, how does this product work?
那么这个产品到底它是怎么起作用的呢？
And I think if you understand a little bit of the science behind the product, you'll be even more amazed at the technology that we're delivering to you.
如果大家了解一点里面的一些科学依据的话，大家对这个产品它的功效会感觉到更加吃惊的。
So we're going to start with a cartoon of the skin.
我们先看看它的一个动画。
And what you're looking at here is the skin from the side. So this is what we call a cross section.
这个地方我们看到这个皮肤的剖面图。
And this is the living cells of the skin.
它指的亮点是活着的细胞。
It's the very outer layer of the skin magnified tremendously.
其实呢，它就是皮肤的表层，但是呢，用很大的倍数放大了。
Now, what happens when your skin feels rough is all the cells at the top kind of get stuck and they kind of get jagged.
刚才皮肤感到很粗糙的时候，其实是它亮点指的最表层那个地方干燥了。
The amount of times that the cells change slows down.
因为呢，就说随着时间的推移，细胞的话，它会改变它的这个节奏，有时候它就会缓慢，变得慢下来。
But it's a real physical effect that just that roughness is caused by a bunch of jagged cells that are stuck on the top of your skin.
其实您手触摸起来的皮肤如果感到很粗糙，就是上面那一层皮肤那一层表皮起的作用，它产生的这种粗糙。
Now, this has been known for a long time that this is what happens, and so there have been many treatments over the years trying to deal with this.
当然，在其他的很多的产品，很多时间有很多的努力，一直来想针对解决这个问题。
And I'm sure you're familiar with a lot of them.
当然，大家也可能会明白有其他的很多产品，也熟悉其他的一些许多产品来解决这个问题。
You can use a scrub, a physical exfoliant, something with little beads that kind of roughs the skin like sandpaper and makes the flakes come off.
比方说，大家可以用物理的方法来解决这个问题。物理方法呢，就是一些非化学的，比方说，大家有时候商店里面购买一些很小的可粒，有一些带砂质的一些很小的可粒，磨砂来去掉皮肤。当然，他还说还可以用砂纸来去掉磨掉皮肤的这些表层。
I'm sure you're all familiar with AHAs, alpha hydroxy acids.
大家对果酸很熟悉，对不对？对。
They do the same thing. They help get rid of all those dead cells.
果酸的作用也是一样的。
And then the really most effective treatments are what they call peels.
这里面真正最有效的一种方法呢，就是用的是焕肤。
Now, most peels you'll actually go to the doctor's office, the dermatologist, to get a peel done.
很多人呢想焕肤的话，只能够去专业的美容医生或者是美容院去做。
And they can be quite effective.
那个可能会功效会很好。
But they can also be very, very irritating. They can leave your skin completely red, and it can take 2 to 3 weeks to heal.
它可能呢有时候采取一些比较过激的方法，所以让你的面孔有时候会变红，起一些红斑点，有时候需要好几个星期才能够恢复。
So, while these types of products are fairly gentle, they don't work as well.
上面刚亮点圈的那一部分呢，虽然它呢也挺好，就说虽然它也比较柔和，但是呢它的功效却没有那么好。
Peels work very well, but they're very aggressive and irritating to the skin.
这个焕肤呢，它一方面对你的就说功效很大，而且的话，同时对你的皮肤也很就是保护，没有这种过激的这种刺激。
So to explain the difference between our newest technology and all these technologies, we're going to start with our skin drawing again.
解释一下我们现在马上这个新的科技跟以前有什么不同？我们现在看看这个图。
And I'm going to take that little circle and magnify it.
我们把刚刚那一点把它再放大。
Okay, so we magnified this part and brought it out here. And then we're going to pop it out of the picture.
然后我们就刚把那一点取出来，单独让它占一个空间，大家仔细看一看。
Now, these little yellow drops in the cartoon represent an acid or chemical peel. Now, how do they work?
所以大家那个黄的刚点那个地方，相当于有一些酸性。
Well, they work like an acid. They dissolve things.
它里面取出一点来，它就像这个酸一样的，它能够把东西能够融化。
And so when you go for a chemical peel at the doctor's office, he puts this peel on you, and it actually begins to dissolve the outer layers of your skin.
大家可以看，在医生的这个美容室里面，或者是其他的临床美容院里面，它其实用那些液体滴到你的皮肤上面，渗透下去，把那层整个拿掉。
Ouch, right?
好疼哦。
Yeah, because all your protection's gone.
所以那一层保护的都去掉了。
So the renewing peel takes a completely different approach.
那我们焕肤面膜有什么样不同的这个功效呢？就说它的途径是怎么不一样的呢？
What we did is say, how does the skin naturally exfoliate itself? So by what mechanism does the skin normally exfoliate?
它呢，主要是针对是皮肤自己自然的怎么样的去掉这个角质层，这个死皮角质层。皮肤自己是怎么做的呢？它主要是研究这个东西。
And we learned that there was an enzyme that's naturally found in the skin that actually causes this exfoliation process.
发现呢，就皮肤里面自然它有一种霉素，有一种酶催化剂。
We worked with an outside partner who screened literally thousands of ingredients and identified an extract from a mushroom that has a very, very similar enzyme.
我们呢，刚说皮肤里面有这种天然的这种催化剂，那么我们呢，通过跟外边其他的研究单位合作，发现了成千上万的这个成分里面，发现了有一种这个蘑菇催化素，蘑菇酶素，它呢模仿跟皮肤的这个自然去角质层的这个功用是一样的。
This enzyme has a couple special properties. It adjusts to your pH and shuts itself off. Now, I'll explain all that in greater detail in just a little bit.
它呢有一个很特殊的作用，这个特殊作用在哪里呢？它适合于人的，就是随着人的这个酸碱度的升高而升高来调节，但是到一定的程度以后，它会自动的停止关闭。
The name of the particular mushroom is called MAH01706.
它的有一种这个新的这个霉素呢，它叫做白霉菌。
It's been used for decades for other things, actually to in the cheese industry to make cheese and food, and now we're adapting this particular enzyme for skincare.
这个呢已经有几十年的使用的历史，而且的话以前都用在食物当中，用作我们制作奶酪的过程当中，现在是第一次用作试验人的皮肤，不是试验制作，就是说为了改善人的皮肤。
And the point is, it's got a long history of safety in another field.
所以它有一个优点是在另外一个工业里面，在另外一个行业里面，它已经有很长久的比较安全使用的历史。
Now, one more little bit of science lesson.
这里面的话，跟大家再上一个小小的科学这一课。
These are the outer cells of our skin. So here's air. These are the outer cells of our skin.
上面蓝色的地方呢是空气，空气下面这些大的横棒这些东西呢是我们的皮肤的角质层最上层。
And the reason that these cells stay on our skin are these little bits of what